Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tyler.
And I'm Luke.
And we're here with Holy Heck, I Really Like Love Live, which is our podcast where we like to analyze each and every Love Live song from the very beginning until right now. Happy 10th episode. It has been 10 episodes, and that's pretty cool.
Hooray!
Hooray. Anyway, so, last time we asked, what age group do you think has the best solo songs? For Muse, obviously, because Aquas doesn't have any solo songs yet. Wow, was this one-sided.
Yeah, this one was pretty. This one was not polarizing.
Yeah, almost all of you said the second years.
Or
okay.
Didn't answer the questions and talked about a second year song. So we can imagine what the answer was.
So I got like a little double feature comment here. The first one, well, actually I don't know the order, but the first one's from Hikari on YouTube, Kari, and the second one is from Kitty Candy 20 on Reddit. And both of the comments basically boiled down to, I really like the song Mohitori Janayo. That's right. Okay. Yeah, and Hikari was talking about how it got him through some tough times. Kitty Candy was talking about how they can see how, you know, it's hard to compare it to Someday in My Life. And that's totally cool. Like, that's like the whole point we're trying to convey here, that like no matter how much we say that we don't like a song or we don't think it's anything special, the point is that if you like a song and it's your favorite song and you have like a personal connection to this song, then by all means, like please continue having this song. Like, our word is not gospel, obviously, and no matter what we say, we just hope everyone likes the songs that they like without question. You feel? Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, that's a big thing that we try to push across, is that our opinions are ours, but man, if you love a song, love a song. We're not great prophesizers of music. The another comment that we had was from Dextroy Fuller, and he talks about how Someday in My Life really matches up with how Hanuka and Imitsun, even her seiyuu, how they sing, very explosive. You know, you get these bursts of incredible power, and yeah, that's something that I think he's 100% correct there. That song is super powerful at times, but very calm and relaxing at other moments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, almost like turn down your volume at certain points during the song.
Yeah.
Take it easy, Hanuka. Jesus.
Relax.
Ready to move on over to the news?
Yeah, we got a little bit of news. I guess it's pretty important. The Happy Party Train tour had its second stop. I think it was in Kobe.
I think so. Oh
yeah.
Boy, that's probably gonna be.
It was
wrong.
in Kobe. It was in Kobe. Have I ever been wrong? No. Yeah, so hopefully we get to see a little bit of footage of that soon, because I'm super excited to, like, I just want to hear how they sounded. Like, I'm super curious.
Oh yeah, me too.
I want to know if they've improved from their last time out.
The Blu-ray for the first live was advertised on Lantis' channel, and it was like 20 minutes worth of like footage from the first live, and that was a pretty cool watch.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the live, go check that out.
There was like an extreme amount of audio editing. Like, I actually listened to a segment of the first live that I had versus the Blu-ray, and it is real doctored. I mean, but they sound great, so
yeah, it don't matter. None of it matters. And the cool thing that we got at the first stop of the live was we got a very short PV for season 2 of Sunshine, but at this last stop from last weekend we got an even longer one. I think it was 30 seconds.
Somewhere like that, yeah.
So I'm imagining, I think there's one more stop or two more. I'm imagining we're going to get more and more every time before it actually airs in October. And I'm pretty excited. It's getting me hyped.
We got Kanan carrying Mari.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we've got a lot of memes out of that one already, so I'm pretty excited.
Not news. Thought it was news. I was 100% convinced that it was Nico's birthday yesterday.
A little bit off.
So like on Facebook, I saw like 5 posts in a row about Nico's step up scouting. I was like, they were all JP accounts. I was like, why didn't NA get Nico step up scouting? What the hell? And I looked at the wiki, and all I saw was the date, the 22nd. I'm like, it's her birthday. Her birthday's passed. Like, why didn't we get step up scouting? And Luke is like, isn't her birthday in July? I'm like, oh, whoops.
Yeah, I don't know. You must have just seen like old posts or people posting old posts, because that's super weird.
But it was so coincidental. Like, oh man.
I don't know. I don't keep up with what's going on in JP, so they must have been old posts or something. But weird stuff.
So
week,
can we talk about our song load today?
Oh, we got good songs today.
This is a real great
songs.
episode. I'm really excited for this episode. Like, I don't think there's a dull point in this episode. I think every single song is like a banger.
Next week we're getting a little bit goofy. This week's our powerful week. But we got a good line of songs for you guys.
Is that your code for just straight up just Junai lenses next week?
Yeah. It's goofy. We got the Nico song, we got the Nozomi song next week. We got the Hana song, which I guess isn't goofy, and we got a little treat at the end of that one.
Oh yeah. Oh, the surprise. But anyway.
It's pretty goofy. That part's pretty goofy also.
Real quick, just wanted to say that we were like really, really happy, as always, with the amount of hype that you guys generated for Center Stage. That's pretty cool, and we were happy that you guys were so open to the idea.
And one thing we want to touch on, we got a couple comments about it. We will not be doing Aquas until like after Muse. We will be doing Muse first. And a little bit of clarity for me. I understand how my words could be kind of confusing. It made sense in my mind. The week before the Center Stage episode comes out is when we will do the voting for the episode after the one that's going to come out, and then we'll release who's up next at the end of that Center Stage episode.
Right, so the week before the Honoka episode is coming out, we're going to release the vote for the next girl. Like, we're not going to prepare the Center Stage episode in a week. That's important to note.
We started looking into what we want to do, and I think it's going to be really good.
So, are you ready to hop into our resident Sims 3 background music? Koi no Signal Rin Rin Rin. Oh my god, here we go. So I've told this story in the past, and might as well just tell it again because it's very relevant. When I was getting into Love Live, I was going down related video hell in YouTube, and I was scrolling along, listening to the songs I knew. It was like, I don't know at the time, probably like Snow Halation and like 1-2 Jump, and then out of nowhere this song came on, and I listened to like the first few seconds of it, like the bum bum bum. I'm like, what is this? And then Rin starts singing, and I was like, this isn't Love Live. What is this? And then I look at the thing, and I just see Rin like standing there in her like baseball outfit in that particular video, and I was like, whoa. I like this song. Like, it didn't sound like a Love Live song in any sense of the word, and you know us, like in these unique sounding songs, I really like this song.
The song's so bouncy, and I think the biggest reason why it's so incredibly bouncy is like it's got this really nice drum beat throughout all of it. Like the drums are really good throughout all of it, and it adds that kind of like bounciness to it. You know, there's always this bass moving. This the bottom of the the lowest notes are always kind of bouncing around and having a good time, and it really conveys through that throughout the entire song.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. Like, I mean, I'm not like a drummer. Like, I know, talking about EJ again. EJ, like the first thing he talks about is drums, but like drums is usually like a second or third dairy thing for me. But like after you mentioned the drums of the song, like I knew they were there, but it was real nice to listen to, and like listening to the drums carefully, like that was like an experience. I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
Pretty neat.
we got a lot of really good like keyboard songs in this episode. Like all these songs have, I think all of them. I was thinking about it today. Like I noticed that I was like, oh, all these songs have keyboard parts, and the keyboard part in the song is really good. But really, I think the highlight of the song, that the thing that carries it is how good the drums just glue everything together. They work so well with, drums are really clear. They're only going to make one noise if you hit the thing, right? Assuming you have any clue what you're doing. And like, who else is really clear? Rin. And I think it just works really well. The song's really bouncy and really fun. And if like Rin is the bouncy character. In both the EDs, she's just sitting there like shaking furiously
with maracas.
Yeah, like she's the bouncy character, and I think this song really exemplifies her. Really, all the solos, all 9 of the solos, just exemplify their character so well.
I agree completely. Is it possible to listen to the song without imagining Rin like skipping through some kind of meadow?
Yeah, I think about her. I think about it like of them practicing on the rooftop, and like everybody else is taking a break, and she's just like jumping around doing stuff.
Let's talk about this song live. This is a great. I mean, I think they only performed it once.
Yeah, they only did most of the solos once, and Rippy only performed this once.
Rippy does this like weird like telephone dance, because like the whole thing is like sending a signal, Shikunadu, and she does like this, like the telephone signal where you like your thumb and your pinky are out, and she like throws it like around her head and then does like this wave. I mean, you could just go look it up. She does it about 47 times during the song. It is a great show, and she sings it so well.
She got cat. I think she's got the cat ears on.
She does have cat ears, and she starts off her performance like, "See you later, Hanayo." Like Hanayo leaves. Like, "Hey everyone, it's me, the cat girl," and then the beat just kicks in. Like, there's no time for talking. Like, it is singing time. Here we go.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to listen to live. It's a good one. It's a goodie.
The song is like kind of like a little weird lyrically. Like it's neat because she's like being cute. She's sending you a little signal. That's like what her thing is. Like Shiisadu, Shigunadu. There we go. And yeah, that's real neat. But like she's almost like soon at some part in the lyrics where she's like, "Are you there? Of course you're not there." Like you know what I mean? I think it's really. I don't want to say off character, but I think it's a neat little dynamic to see her from this angle,
Rin's my second favorite Muse girl, and soon Rin, that might get her in the one position. But this is the only time we see soon Rin. Feels bad.
Hey, well, you are a horrible lore master. You forgot about the episode where she switches places with Maki for 4 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
Where they're all on the rooftop? Come on.
That's the lore.
Yeah, she says something like soon to Maki, and Maki's like, whoa, wait a minute, I'm the soon one.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah. Nah, I don't even know what the instrument is. Like, is it pluck strings or is it synth? Like,
I think it's keyboard. I think there's a lot of keyboard.
Yeah, like keyboard synth.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it sounds like pluck strings that are playing throughout the verse, and then in addition to like the bells and everything, but. The song just musically, just compositionally, like I've listened to the song on multiple occasions where it was just the instrumental. Like nothing against Rin, it's not like I didn't want her there, but like it's such a pleasing song to listen to. Like it's just it's like montage music where you're going about your day and having a good day. Like you're shopping and there was no traffic on the way home, and it's like you walk inside and your dog's happy to see you.
Yeah, you walk inside and your wife's cheating on you.
Oh, that's the Ellie solo.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you've had a really bad day. You didn't get gas at the cheap place. Yeah.
You had to stop out of state and get gas. Well, not you, since you're in Alaska, but
yeah, I just
stop in Canada to get gas.
I had to boop on over to Canada. Take the ferry to Russia. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you ready to move on to Umi solos? I mean,
what kind of? You don't even gotta ask me.
I didn't have to ask that question.
I am so ready for Umi solos.
All right, hit us up.
そして私たちは巡り合う君がいたい
This song's really good.
That's gonna be fun to edit. Holy heck.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's going to be good. No, just leave it the way it is. It'll be good.
No, you're gonna deafen everybody. What do we even say now? I don't even want to talk about Love Live anymore.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, I love this song. We were talking earlier about both these Umi songs are just kind of like early 2000 rocker girl songs, like Kelly Clarkson and Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
And like that's fine with me. I love early 2000 rocker girl songs, and this song vocally is so good. This is my favorite solo in all of Love Live, and like by a pretty wide margin. You know, Kidoko no Heaven's probably the next one, but the margin is so wide, like barely misses out on my top 5. Actually, hilariously, the reason I didn't put it in our top 5 videos, I just didn't want to like deal with pronouncing the name. I'll be honest, or else it probably does make my top 5.
Oh my god.
The backing I think is like super. You could call it like generic, but then those like Chinese flutes come in, and it really spices it up. The bass is good. Umi's voice is gorgeous in it. Yeah, I love the song. I don't want to get too carried away. You tell us something.
The song is good. No, expanding on what you said, the Chinese flutes.
I want you to before you keep talking, go ahead and scream real quick like I did.
Oh, everyone's sleeping.
There it is.
My dude, this is like
Okay,
the 18th time you said Chinese flutes. It's like it's almost like they're not in China. My dude, it's almost like
It's pretty like Chinese.
hey, just
I feel you know, I feel more Chinese than Japanese. I don't know.
all right.
Asian
Yeah,
Asian
can
flutes.
someone-
Asian flutes. Edit Asian in right there.
Asian. Can someone
Asian
can someone
flutes.
who majors in like Asian studies please just kind of like
Asian.
set us straight right now? Anyway, no, for real. Okay, going off the Asian flutes. You were talking about how the solos. Oh, we're 2 minutes in. We didn't even talk about the song yet.
I talked about the song.
We were talking about how every solo like really exemplifies the girl. How it sounds like it is their solo, like Blueberry Train, and like Daring is one I really think of that's coming up, or Darling. We'll get there. I feel like with Umi's whole like traditional Japanese aesthetic, like it only makes sense for it to just have like Chinese flutes, like Asian flutes, and just the kind of like traditional kind of like drum beats. There's a word for it, but it's escaping me right now.
It's very elegant. I know there's a word for what I'm about to say, but I'm not 100% sure. Like the traditional view of Japanese beauty is supposed to be what Umi's character design would look like. Like she's supposed to be like what she looks like is supposed to be a traditional Japanese beauty. I know there's a word for it, but I don't remember what it is. And like the song is elegant, but at the same time like strong. You know, it's very like independent and very strong.
Mm-hmm. Umi is a strong, independent woman who don't need other members of Muse.
Yeah, to shine. No, I think this is one of those songs that even though I think the backing is very good in it, the backing is not exceptionally special though, compositionally. But I feel like this is one of those songs that is just carried by how sensational Umi's voice is, and really that's all you need.
And it's not a good or a bad thing. Like Luke thought I was making fun of him earlier, but I wasn't. I was just stating facts that this song is the definitive Love Live anime opening. Like out of every Love Live song, this is probably the most anime opening out of all of them.
Kawari Asuka.
They're just different shows. Like this one is more like
Frank.
Like Full Metal Alchemist, and Koreasuke's more like, I don't know, edgier. Like
no. I know what I'm thinking. Oh. What's the super edgy one where he like turns into he turns into like the metal suit? I can't remember.
He turns into a metal suit.
It's bad. It's good if you like it though. No. The song, I thoroughly enjoy. I like anime openings. Like I'm a huge sucker for anime openings, so like that falls right into my aesthetic tree. God, this song vocally just blows me away.
I know this
is one of my biggest. Like, I love it live. Mimo's like up there rocking it out with a mic stand. But with that being said, with it live, it's kind of like almost disappointing. Because obviously she has such an amazing performance in studio, and you're not going to have that performance live. And this is the only song I can think of where I can hear where when she did it live the one time, you can hear her get off pitch. You can hear Mimo actually get off pitch.
Even the best fall down sometimes, in the words of
Yeah.
2000s rock. No, I mean that's totally understandable. You know, it's not like an inexperienced thing. It's that this song is just I wouldn't expect anybody.
This song's hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anybody
Like,
to nail this
vocally.
song 100% live. Come on.
Speaking of 2000s rock, we got our second of the 2000s rock branch. It's second out of 3. We're gonna have one later also. We got Yuuki No Reason. Let me tell you, this song and I go way back.
The song is just Watashitachi 2. Different.
A little bit lighter.
Different outlook on life.
Boogaloo.
What is that thing that
A
Furuden
little
said?
bit-
Outlook on life has changed.
This is number 2. A little bit more head voice. It's really good. Play it.
平気大丈夫よ悲しくてもそう答えなきゃみんな気がついて本当じゃない強がりだと泣いてみようか少し違う自分を出せば変われる光満ちたり心の波が私をさらうのこんなに何かを求める力が私の中激しくなる水
This song and I go so far back. When I was first getting into Love Live and really like loving it and really embracing it and enjoying it, like it was all I listened to. This song was like the premier song for me. This was my favorite song for a long time, and I just listened to this song over and over. I had like a 10-song playlist of my 10 favorite songs, and Yuuki No Reason was on there twice, like legitimately. It was on my favorite song playlist twice. I love this song to death. I don't listen to it as much as I used to. I listened to it a lot today, and I was like, wow, why don't I listen to this song more? It's just it's been a while, and it's such a good rocker girl song, and I love those early 2000 rocker girl songs.
I agree completely. It's just I need to like come clean with a song like this. Like what the name always escapes me. What is the name of the song that I always tell you has no payoff?
Date Ate.
Okay, Date. Okay. I always forget the name. Sorry. No, Date Ate. This song reminds me a lot of Date Ate because it's like I like this singing a lot. Like I really like Umi, and the backing's pretty okay. But other than that, it's just kind of like first of all, I really appreciate that you like this song a whole lot, and I know you're probably not gonna like what I have to say, but the song is just like I don't get the same vibes that you get with Umi. Like I know you have like the personal connection of you being the alto, and I love Hanayo's.
Wrong.
I hate you. Delete that. I think the song's okay. Like that's pretty much all it's gonna
Wrong.
be. Okay, that's gonna be really hard to edit. So stop. Holy heck! I really like Love Live. I'm keeping that in. I almost just had to make Umi scream twice.
No, where I'll disagree with that is, obviously I've said it before and I'll say it again when we get to the episode. The payoff for me in Date Ate no Mujo is like the gorgeous Umi solo at the end, along with the really like fantastic Ellie and Rin solo that come right after it. The shorter ones there. I think with this song, that song has like a lot of rising tension in it, like they're leading to the payoff. I don't think this song has like any rising tension to it, I don't feel any like growing. There's nothing leading to a payoff. It's just like an overall solid song, for me, there's no weak part of the song.
Okay.
Sometimes songs, I'll enjoy songs, but they'll have a weak opening part, or like a weak ending, or a weak middle, or a weak chorus. Some weakness in it. And for me, the song just has no weakness.
Okay. It's funny you say that because I feel the same way. Like the song is like a very straightforward, like enjoyable song. It's just if you're enjoying it at 100, I'm enjoying it at like a 60. You know what I mean? Like just consistent, like flat line. Like you're right. The song is like pretty exciting the whole way through. I was just you just get more enjoyment out of the song than I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's totally just like a difference in what we enjoy musically. I enjoy that, this isn't alto Umi, but I just enjoy Umi's voice a lot. And I like I said, I enjoy these early 2000 rocker girl songs. I always have. And when you combine Umi's voice, and if you have alto Umi, I'm obviously going to enjoy it more, like in the previous song. But even in a song like this, where you don't have alto Umi, where you have soprano Umi, just the genre and the styling of the song really is what I fall in love with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Umi, well, I guess Mimo, but Umi is just so versatile. Umi is so versatile that you can just kind of just stick her in any role. Like we've talked about this before, and she will just perform amazing. Like you said that soprano Umi is strictly worse than alto Umi,
and that's just like an opinion towards me loving altos,
Mm-hmm. But then again, like in a song like this, like she is by no means bad. Like I don't have any like singing criticisms to give her because she just nails the whole thing. You know what I mean? I mean I've never seen this song live, if it was ever performed live. So
it was performed live. Yeah, all the solos from the duo trio songs got performed live. I think the third live. I want to say the third live, but it was good live. It's hard to find. It's kind of like hard to find online, but it was super solid. Like just what you'd expect from Mimo, just good.
Yeah, good song. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, I'm really happy that you enjoy the song. We just we're kind of talking.
This is totally just like a genre difference. Like, if you don't enjoy these early 2000 rocker girl songs and aren't like listening to Umi for Umi's voice, then you're not gonna appreciate the song as much.
We were just talking the other day, actually. This is pretty relevant, about how people that don't like a thing have no argument when they call that thing bad. Like, I'm sure a lot of you guys know that Luke and I aren't the biggest fans of synth pop, but we don't think synth pop is bad because we're not the authority on synth pop. You know what I mean?
Our opinions don't matter because we don't have opinions because we don't enjoy it.
So this song would be kind of unfair for me to just like say it is bad, but because A, I don't think it's bad, and because B, I'm just not like the hugest fan of like the stylings of the song. You know what I mean? Where it's like there's people out there talking like totally Azalea is bad because they don't like synth pop, but meanwhile it's just they don't like synth pop, and Azalea is actually really good if you like synth pop. You know what I mean? So this is just another thing where can't say the song is bad because I'm just not the hugest fan of the song. I have my criticisms, but other than that, I think the song is perfectly fine and just completely inoffensive in both directions. Like it's not offensively bad, and I don't think there's anything like crazy to write home about personally for me.
Yeah, for me, top 20 song, probably top 5 favorite solos, and really just a song that I've enjoyed for a long time and that I have a long history with.
So we have a little bit of a name situation going on with this next song.
This is rough.
So the song's name, just looking at the song and pronouncing the word, is Daring, right? D-A-R-I-N-G. So Daring, like, oh, it's a daring personality. But here's another example of just kind of a bad English, I guess. So in Japanese, there's no L sound, right? L sounds are often kind of substituted by R's because that is, R sounds are made to sound like L's. Like in a lot of Love Live songs, you'll hear them pronounce R's with L's, like la 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 la, like how we pronounce it. And this song is widely believed to be called Darling, but
it's in my phone as Darling.
But
I thought I just couldn't see the L on the wiki when I wrote the name, and I was like, I just can't see the L, but she's saying Darling.
Yeah, so this song is called Daring, but it's supposed to be Daring, like like what Mia says in Monster Mizume, and this is Darling / Daring, I guess. You ready? If this song does not convince you that we are in early to mid 2000s hell, I don't know what will. Like, they took a page out of Britney Spears' book when they made this song. Like, even like the little like laughing at the end, that's just straight out of like, it's Britney, bitch. Like, that's the same thing. Like,
yeah,
literally.
This song's a club banger. Like this was in the club in 2008.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, as far as my tolerance for EDM songs goes, like, I like this song a lot. I think this is a pretty fun song.
Yeah, this is right on the border for me. You know, this and like Guilty Eyes Fever is right in that sweet spot where I really enjoy it.
So again, talking about how this song is perfect for Maki. It's perfect for Marky. Ooh,
Yeah.
Maki.
Marky, I love Marky.
It's perfect for Marky. She gets to do what she does best. Like, there's just a super like, hard beat in the background, and she's just a pop star in front of it. And I just imagine her like, I can almost choreograph this whole song in my head. Like, just thinking how it would have been done if she was like, if it was like Pele herself. Like, you know.
And you can go find out how it was done, but it was Pele herself because she did do it live.
Mm-hmm. But like, I don't know. I just imagine like this whole Tokyo Domu, like, just for her. Like, I'm only performing this one song.
Yeah, and it sold out.
Yeah.
I think the song does a really good job of showing that, you know, that top end range and how fast Maki can move around in her notes. But she's got this really nice stairway at near the end of each of the choruses, and where she goes down. You know, she starts up real high
arpeggio,
and like very quickly gets a lot lower. You know.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I actually thought that was only at the end until we re-listened to it right there. I'm really, like, I kind of pieced together that was actually just all over the place.
Mm-hmm. A lot of English in this song. I like that.
Oh, there's a lot of. Like, when are we gonna release our tier list for best English? And where would this song fall? Is this song like a solid A tier?
This song is pretty high tier. This song is probably in the top 10 or 15.
Yeah, for sure. What would be number one?
Ooh, God, that's a.
Yeah, we're putting each other on the spot here.
Oh, you can't do this to me.
Yeah, we'll come back to you with the English tier list.
Yeah. We'll come back with it. We'll come back to it later.
But no, for real. I mean, this song. I mean, if you like EDM, like, I assume if you like BB, then you like Maki, and I assume if you like BB, then you like this song. So this is kind of just like a match made in heaven. You know what I mean? It's like a member of BB performing a song that might as well just be BB.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, this just fits so well. Like, I feel like Ellie's song coming up, maybe a little bit less BB. In fact, I don't really know what she'd be. Maybe even like a little like, kind of like Lily White Prontom's fusion. I guess kind of like a little BB with kind of like how the Natsu song kind of plays out. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. I'm trying to say that this song is like really. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think the song coming up falls into a completely different genre than any of the subunits really covered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I don't even know what I was trying to get to there. I'm just trying to say that like this is just the BB song, except hey, here's Maki. Like, this is the Maki Umi duet you wanted, minus the Umi part.
Yeah, you could have plugged Nico or Ellie into this song, and they would have found their homes. The song's got that, you know, heavy synth you were just talking about, that heavy synth beat, where Maki can, like, the strength of her voice and how how strong she is, you know, and she can land each of her like each pronunciation on that note, you know, and it becomes even stronger with that bass beating in the background.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the song is almost fan service, like with just how it played out. Like, not that it was intentional. It's just like, hey Maki, you're a fan favorite. Hey EDM genre, everybody likes you. And then they just kind of mash them together, and then just daring happen, or darling. And I don't know, like, as far as analyzing goes, not a big fan of the bridge. Every time I get to the bridge, it's kind of like a speed bump for me. I don't know if you feel the same way, but like, it just feels really out of place in this song. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I think the highlight of the song is the singing, and whenever she's not singing, I think the song is quite a bit worse.
There's a little bit of instrumental breaks, but they're only like 5 seconds long, and they're totally fine. But as soon as the bridge kicks in, it's like I almost want to fast forward.
Yeah, and I don't like her little part. Like, I don't like that. I love English, but I don't like that little bit of English right at the end of the bridge. Like, there's something about just her speaking there at all. I don't like how that backing works out very much. Other than that, though, I think the backing's super solid. But the reason you listen to the song, it's another vocal payoff.
Yeah, it's like, hey, do you like Maki? It's like, do you want to hear her go on and on for 3.5 minutes? Well, here you go. Like, this song is for you. And like, I can't imagine you like thinking this song is whatever if you're a hardcore Maki fan. Like, you were talking about how Kotori was if you like Kotori, then you like Blueberry Train. Like, I feel it is just as much or more. Like, if you like Maki, then wow, do you like this song? And I feel like you don't have too many options given the fact that this is like her only solo song, so that's not good.
And speaking of songs that I think really, really just point at their girl, like if you are a fan of that girl, this is one of your favorite songs. I really think Arifureta No Hate is the song for Ellie. If you are an Ellie fan, you are fully in on this song.
I thought you were gonna say, speaking of girls that only unfortunately got one solo song.
I guess that's true also.
So we got Arifureta Kanashimi no Hate, and that is right now.
知らずにいた方がよかったそんな痛みを抱えながら何にも言わず笑うんだ毎日忘れようと言い聞かせて思い出を閉じ込めた
Wow, is Avril Lavigne's new single good? Oh my god.
It's pretty lit.
Okay, so we were talking about how the other songs were anime openings. We have transcended the realm of anime openings. We are now in AMV territory. Like, this is just sad scenes of like Sasuke leaving the village and like Naruto like crying that he's like gone. Like, this is
yeah, this makes
this
the cut
the reality
for
we're living
mid-2000s AMV.
All we need is, when are we gonna review Bodies by Drowning Pool?
Yeah. Or Chop Suey.
Or that one like song that they made you put on the video when you when you had copyrighted music, like 007 Sound System or whatever, like Dreamscape, I think the name was. Okay, but for real though, this song is unlike almost anything that we were talking about earlier, like rocker girl genre. Like, this is it. They had Avril Lavigne, Kelly Clarkson, and like, I don't even know who else. Like, who is that country singer? The pretty little souped up 4-wheel drive. They had her in here. They this is a compilation of them, and they told Nanjo what to sing. I like this song.
Yeah, it comes out really good. The you got that like this song crescendos really well into the chorus, like starting a couple 10-15 seconds before the chorus. It starts to slowly crescendo into it, and it does such a good job of being like very strong and very stern and strong. Just this song's so Ellie. This song sums up Ellie's singing style so well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was actually gonna say something. So it's like pretty obvious, like, by now, after listening to this much Love Live and, just like kind of Japanese music in general, like, you can hear like the clear stylistic difference between Western music and like, Japanese, Korean music, right? Like, it's just kind of like you feel the difference, right? So I think this song is incredibly Western, like so much so. And I feel like Ellie was probably the best choice for them to, give that Western role to. Just because her voice is just so much of what we think as a traditionally good singing voice. You know what I mean? Like, over here in the West, if you're watching from somewhere else, hello. But just, can just hit every note consistently, not too many vocal quirks, and just, has a really high vocal range. And they gave her, like, I don't know, I want to say the most normal, but just like the most Western song. Like, it just fits so well. It just clicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this song feels like something that when I listen to it, it doesn't jar me like a lot of other songs. and that's the part that jars me about it. Like I can imagine in the East, like this song is probably like super jarring and was super weird in 2013 to come out of Love Live. Like you've had these other rocker girl songs, but they have these Eastern influences to them. While this is like you said, Kelly Clarkson and Avril Lavigne wrote this song, so I think vocally this song is super impressive, and that's just Ellie. She's incredibly impressive vocally, and this just adds to the repertoire of things that she's done that make you really go, wow, yeah, she's pretty good at singing.
I really like the I remember like the first thing I learned in my songwriting class. I took that as an elective. I'm like a business major, but I had to take songwriting. I was like, okay, sure. And almost the first thing they told us was like, in almost every song, like any song that's gonna be played on the radio, rock song, pop song, whatever, make the chorus higher than the verse. And I was like, okay. And then I had to make like my little like practice song or whatever, and I was like, make sure the chorus is higher. And then I'm listening to this song, I was like, all right, yeah, they were in his class, they know. And it's just like the whole song, like the whole verse, she's like na 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 na, and the chorus, right from the heartbreak, that's a good heartbreak. That's I wouldn't say that's on par with I know ne in terms of things you scream going into the chorus, but that heartbreak is I've yelled that a few times. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's just bam, Ellie, like here she is, like, you know what I mean, like just from like soft kind of somber to all of a sudden heartbreak, and like the there's like a big drum that happens there. I don't know exactly what drum it is, but it's just bam, and it just cuts into the chorus. It's like, oh, like those like clips of like the people with like super intense wind in their face and like their eyes are being like blown back. Like that's me when I get to the chorus of the song.
I feel like this song, more than almost any other song in Love Live, is you can just feel the tragedy like oozing from it. I didn't know what the lyrics said until 10 minutes ago, 10, 15 minutes ago.
That's a common theme.
I could just feel the tragedy like oozing from this song, and it reflects that in the lyrics.
I've always wanted to take a song like this and just give it like really like happy lyrics, where it's like, I woke up and today is great. I'm going down to my favorite store. Like, like it's actually just like the heartbreak is when they find out, she doesn't like have her favorite brand of like soda, and she's heartbreak, and then all of a sudden her day is awful. But no, this song is it's really good. It's really Ellie. I feel like that's such a throwaway thing to say because all of these songs are really their girl, but this is super Ellie. Like let's be real with ourselves here. So our question for you this time around is, which girl do you wish had another solo? And I feel bad, as I know neither of us are gonna say Maki or Ellie, who only had one solo, and I feel really bad saying that, but it's not. If it was deserved to have another solo, it'd probably be those two. But in terms of just who do you want to hear more of, which girl do you wish had another solo? So Luke, hit me up.
This one was really hard. I kind of wanted to say another Honk solo because they were all so good, but there's 5 of them. So I didn't really want to say that. I kind of sat on Maki for a second. I was like, Maki, I kind of wish we had like a slower pace Maki song, but that I don't know how good that would be. And then I was like,
just throw Umi in that role if that had to be a role.
Yeah, and then I went to Umi, and I was like, but I was like, I can't just say Umi to everything. And then I was like, you know who I'd like to see? I'd like to see Rin. Like Rin to have another one. Her 2 songs are super similar. They're both very bouncy, very high paced, and I'd really like to see kind of a slower paced Rin song. And we've seen that she has the ability to perform in those slower paced songs. Shunjo Romantic, I think, is one of her best performances. It's a Lily White song, and
yeah, I think it's one. Right?
Yeah, it's like last Lily White song. And I think it's one of her best performances ever. And it's a slower paced song. It has parts where it picks up, but I would really like to see a slower paced Rin song.
For me, I don't really know how to describe this other than the fact that I'm just really not the biggest fan of her 2 existing solo songs, and that unfortunate case is for Nozomi. So Luke and I have both said in the past that Nozomi is both our #1 Muse girl and both of our second favorite Love Live girls of all time. That was in a music video. Oh, geez. A bonus episode. Whoa. I'm all over the place. I'm just, like, I think Junai Lens, I really like Robo Nozomi. I really like that a lot. But the rest of the song, I'm just not crazy about. You know, like, I really like it. Hey, listen, I swear. You know, I just, the potential's there. I'm not a big fan of the song. And the other song that I totally don't remember the name of. Yeah, that one.
I tiered that event, so I got that stuck in my head.
It's not, I don't, like, it's in limbo, right? It's a limbo song because, you know, we have, like, our always listen to, like, actively tier, listen to in the background tier, shout out to Toto Kanai, and then, like, skip tier, you know, like, love novels for me. Like, that is in limbo because I don't want to listen to it in the background, but I don't want to skip it. Like, it is a weird song for me, and I'm just not the biggest fan of it. So, purely because of the fact that I know Nozomi is capable of making something that I like because she does all the time, and just not being the biggest fan of the other two songs, I'm giving this one to Nozomi.
Disagree?
That's okay.
No. So I think that pretty much wraps up this week's episode. Remember, leave your comments down below for what Muse girl, I guess we should be a little more specific, you wish had gotten another solo. So leave that down below. We'll look at them, read a couple next week. Next week we got the Nozomi solo, the Nico solo, the Hanayo solo. Obviously their first ones, not their second ones. And a little spiciness at the end for you guys. So look forward to that.
Extra. I'm real excited for this surprise.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Next week's pretty goofy overall.
Wow, like I'm just like putting together just how goofy it is, like
it's pretty goofy
because of our surprise. Like that is, does it get goofier?
Yeah.
All right, but I think it's about it, right, Luke?
Yeah, I think that covers everything this week.
All right, have a good night, guys. Thanks so much.